Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give it to him again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now, Milton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Reload, go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take off.
Nix from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Right there, hurt. Get up.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hauled in by Gray. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Milton now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go!
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. It's the end of the first. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Street. Let's go now.
Nix. Getting out to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Milton back to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And a 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Check 60. Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, comes. Complete pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down, and when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. To the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Completes this one to Gray. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Quick hitter complete. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Here's Nix. Got a man open, left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
first down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff now out of the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now Milton to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come, let's go. Warriors 17. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milton. He fires one deep down the left side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hand to 11. Go.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he sends the point after right through the uprights.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Broncos 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Ready?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Score, Raiders 28, Broncos 14.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check that. Set, ready? Ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
Go check, go check. Check, go.
Trying again following the sack. Throw complete to Williams. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready, Ryan. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Got it, ready?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. Hey, smash Bronco.
Throwing here, Nix. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his 1st punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Jukes out a one-stop. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Milton back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's an RPO. Looking left. Caught. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll run it from the gun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Milton now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. And not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Nick's from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nick's off to play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Hopkins put in motion left.
Go.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
With the score, Raiders 31, Broncos.
Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Very good return as he picks up 20. And it'll be Raider football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. He puts some juice on a deep throat. He's got it inside the 10. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set up. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
Nick's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
The give here on second. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Street! Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Nix. He lets a heater go deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nix with it on 1st. Completed to Sutton. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let go.
Throwing now, Milton. Finds his man, Gray. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders on their way to their 3rd win of the year.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hurry, hurry.
Handoff now from the gun. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a rate.
Now,
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here.
about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Okay, ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Let's go.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.